everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. And we are back with Vesper, and we're going to be continuing on with the main story quest. So, sorry. First things first, get the cough out of the way. Let's talk to Papalimo here and see what we need to do. So, thus ends another daunting mission. Vesper? I'd hoped Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness, is that even a word, with which you responded to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems Urianger, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Vesper? Shall we gather back to the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Okay. We can just return and go back to the Rising Stones. Oh, what is this little pet? Toy Alexander. That's awesome. I want one. I kind of want one. I'll have to find out where you can get that. Probably from a drop, I would assume. So I had to mute to cough while we were traveling. So, where are we? Who is this guy? Why am I so turned around, and why does it look... It looks blue. I think it's the lighting right now. Gloom. Yeah. Okay, I didn't recognize where we were. Alright, let's go in here. Pass all those guys that I still have not picked up the quest for. Eventually, we'll get there. We don't even need to do it right now. I'd rather get through the story right now and be able to go back and do some of those things maybe on other classes as we're trying to level them up, just to kind of, you know, shake it up a little bit as we're trying to level. Alright, Minfilia. Welcome back, Vesper. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramuh precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Alright. Here comes everyone.
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
Sure. Before we did this, I do want to say that I looked up where we are in the quest chain, and we're at around, like, 50. So we're not even halfway. We've got, like, 2 more trials and 2 more dungeons or something ridiculous like that, so.
Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the waking sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And
'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own. taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Are we going on a lesson? Like a life lesson? We are.
Let us begin at what some might call the end.
Oh,
When
sorry,
we
I
who
laughed
dwell in
at
the
you.
material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
So like reincarnation.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Aw, poor Thancred.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
We could kill them. It's better than a flowchart, I guess.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Didn't the sages of Sharlayan, isn't like the whole place gone? Didn't we see that in like a previous quest? Or did I miss something?
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now,
Oh,
a
here.
Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Aw.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Bye, Uranger. Uh-oh, what's this now? What is this? Oh, the Ascian, like, throne room. Lord of Levin is returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Craig, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man. Heidelin's servant grows mightier by the day. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and weighing. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Is this question mark, question mark? Hello. Oh, La Habrea, he's back. This is the guy that possessed Thancred. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field. Excuse me. And by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. This guy? Is that Diabolos? I think that... Is that who that is? Is that our one true God? Alright, let's talk to Minfilia. Ooh, this might be nice. An intelligence materia. A hard haploid to break. Okay. Now the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Vesper. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions, in particular, the names of all the defeated primals. Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mughal Mog XII, Leviathan, and now Ramuh. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Vesper, and Eorzea is that much the safer for your presence. Yay. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there's no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in doing so. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solus, who wish naught of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, Antecedent, given our embarrassing wealth of allies. I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Who's that, Elfino? Where are you going? Elfino, I take it the troubles in Alda no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from Ella... You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished to pass on her thanks to you. Oh, I didn't know that. Did I know that? I don't remember that. Cute. Why, Elfino, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Vesper, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, Slaffborn but recently inquired as to your whereabouts. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to discuss with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Okay. We'll go see Slaffborn. Cool, so we're probably at another lull in the story, which doesn't make for great content. I'm gonna just be running around probably talking to people. But we gotta get through it. So sorry guys. Still have a pretty wicked cough here and again. I'm trying to mute it because I know it's obnoxious to just hear me hacking up a lung. It's just lingering from the cold. Still always lingering. Alright, so let's go find Slaffborn. Let's see what he has to say. Do we know what... These are all... I really need to pick these up because I always stop to look at them on our way out. Alright, what you got for us, Slaffborn? Oh, I see my fine adventurer friend has returned, the dust of the road yet clinging to her boots. Do the scions have no work for you this day, then? The antecedent sent you my way, did she? Well, it is not urgent, but I could certainly do with your help. You see, Revenant's Toll has become something of a favored destination for adventurers. Part of that is due to the town's growing fame, but a goodly number of green heroes to be have come here to follow in your footsteps. When I say green, I mean fresh out of the ground, don't know one end of a sword from the other green. I've done what I can, but what they really need is a good talking to from someone they respect. An adventurer who has done it all. I, Vesper, that would be you. Look at this guy's outfit. He's got like a tux on. I think that might be the wedding tux. And naturally, the one lass who would most benefit from your wisdom is nowhere to be seen. She was off to slay Hapolits, and was due back some time ago. Likely got herself in over her head, as usual. Now that I think on it, this may be the perfect opportunity for you to treat her to a demonstration of your skills. I consider it a personal favor if you would head out to the Singing Shards and show the amateur how it's done. Okay. Where's that? All the way out there, my god! Oh, the fat chocobo music, I've missed it. Alright, let's just get on the right track here. I think this is the one I have trouble, like, getting to all the time, I think. If this is what I'm thinking about, then we gotta go down here. Yeah, okay. I think I know where to go. We gotta kill some Hapolits. Slay the Hapolit threatening the struggling adventurer in the Singing Shards. What is that? Big thing. Gigas Bonds. Is he, have I seen him before? Like, is he... Yeah, look at, there's tons of them down there. I wonder what this quest is. We gotta talk to this guy. It's a quest we're on, it looks like, right? Whoop. I didn't expect it to be cutscene material. Why, if it isn't Vesper Valentina herself, I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. Well, the opportunity he spoke of must surely refer to our latest anthropogeographical endeavor. Wow. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find herself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Yes. I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first... Vesper! I thought it was you! Uh-oh, who's that? Sid! What brings you to St. Cornax? Don't tell me the Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe, yes? No? Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That is well. Master Garland, our intrepid hero here, caught wind of the forthcoming expedition. Has kindly pledged to assist us. She has she? Glad to have you aboard, Vesper. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. I don't even know what quest we're on right now. The Sons of St. Cornac are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. Ah, but I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. The mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Narrow Tolskeva simply awoke it. I mention this by way of reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Okay, yeah, I guess, Sid, maybe. Now, to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Allegan structure with which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. We can't see it because of the fog. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the Lesser Moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. Okay, this must be unlocking the raid, actually. The level 50 raid, Crystal Tower. Oh. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, The structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal, pointed at the bosom of the heavens. Nice sun in your hair, Sid. I mean, this place looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. I have not actually gone into the Crystal Tower. I bet we could go in now. Like in Duty Finder? Do scale down, like easy version of it? I bet we could. I'll look into it. Look at that dragon in the background, looks cool. What you got there, Sid? Oh. Dang. We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The 8 sentinels, as the sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Huh. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach. Gotcha. So we might try to do some of this. Some of the Crystal Tower, maybe. I know there's different floors, like different turns. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Vesper, but I can think of no finer woman for the task. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Okay. Do we want to pick this up? And that's a levy one. Yeah, we might as well. Our first objective is to reach the entrance of the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the Beast Tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we require. Pray make for Lenosia, where both the Sapsa spawning grounds and Ungamuro mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used on the Beastman's sacred rituals will be well defended. As such, I suggest you join or organize an orchestrated strike with the express purpose of defeating the crystal's guardians. Whatever you do, please be careful. I see. Let's look at that really quick. Where is it? Is it in here? We gotta do fates. Alright, well, we're not gonna do that right now. Let's continue on the main story quest. We might try to do that at some point. And and be able to head into the Crystal Tower and all that good stuff. We might wait for season 2 or even season 3 to do some of that stuff. there's just so much you could do in this game. We could get sidetracked very easily doing some of that stuff. And I would really like to, I really want to at least get to Heaven's Ward. And then maybe we can backtrack. Because just because you're doing Heaven's Ward stuff doesn't mean, you know, you have to ignore everything that's level 50. Because you get scaled. So it still can be a challenge and it still can be fun. Hello, friend. Oh, God. Alright. Save the struggling adventurer. Sorry. Damn near pissed myself back there. I was hoping to find myself a little one, but the fates went through the meanest bugger in all of Mordona at me. Typical. Hold up, you're Vesper Valentina, ain't you? The Vesper Valentina. 7 hells, you're flippin' famous. And you're twice as tough as they said you were and all. Bugger me, I can't believe I'm talking to the woman yourself. And now you've gone and seen me at my worst. 'Twas my bleeding pet's fault, I tell ya. Doesn't listen to a damn thing I say. Is she a scholar? She has carbuncle running around. That and the fact that none of me so-called mates offered to help me. When I told them I was off to gut some haplets, most of them gave me a confused, huh? Or a like I was talking out my arse. You, don't agree though, right? I'll do a slash, huh? Slash, huh? Shrugging. Gods, no, not you too. That's the final bleeding straw, that is. I was hoping you of all people would understand. I mean, it ain't adventuring if you don't take a few risks, right? Alright, maybe I am a bit out of me depth here. I'll be more careful, I promise. Better be. I'm not coming back to rescue you again. Alright, let's cheat. Do a little cheaty and teleport back. Cool, so we've got some other stuff that we want to do. We still have all those quests also that we could pick up and do some of the hard versions of the dungeons as well. But again, I'm more keen on getting to... Look at that outfit, that's awesome. All these people have... I mean, that's kind of plain, but... I'm really keen on getting to Heaven's Ward before we start trying to do some of that stuff. Because we're going to unlock even more stuff to do in Heaven's Ward. And even more stuff to do in... I almost forgot what the name of the new expansion was. Stormblood. Alright, Vesper, you have my thanks. That lass I sent you out to instruct trudged back into town looking properly chastised. I thought a lesson from you might pierce that obstinate skull of hers. Nothing I said seemed to work. Truth be told, she seemed more inclined to listen to the rustling of my beard than anything which came out of my mouth. Ahem, but now that you have demonstrated the skills she yet lacks, it will not be long before addle-pated peers hear the tale. They will soon realize that one does not become a hero in a day. It requires dedication and perseverance, and learning from each task you undertake. There are no shortcuts. Vesper? Yes, I would like this intelligence +7. Awesome. Alright. What's this? Well, let's pick up this first, though. And we will get Cordial. Instantly restores 300 GP. Like, gathering point? Why would you get this from here? Gods, would you look at all those people? Seems they're carting in adventurers by the wagon load. More than a few are eager to rap on the Scion's door. I wonder if this constant flow of aspiring heroes is what Tatara looking so perturbed. Might be she could use a friendly ear, What level is this, and what do you get from it? Nothing. Then I don't want to do it. Sorry, Slavborn. Unless you give me something that's going to make it worthwhile. Alright, let's go find Tatara. If she's upset, I would like to know why. Because Tatara is our friend. Hey, Tatara. You alright? Hello, Vesper. What might I... Oh, Slavborn thought I could use a friend, did he? What a sweet man, though I did not think my fretting so obvious. Well, I suppose there's no sense in hiding it now. 'Tis time to reveal my little secret. Uh-oh. What are you wearing? Hey, it quite suits me, don't you think? But 'tis not simply for show. I've been learning the mining trade. Why, you might ask? Therein lies the source of my dour demeanor. Ever since we relocated to the Rising Stones, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have stepped out from behind the curtain, so to speak. Our victories over the Empire have granted us a certain degree of fame, and many budding adventurers have traveled from afar with the intention of joining our ranks. And while I welcome each new member that takes up our cause, we have too little coin. Aww. As I'm sure you are aware, we are a strictly neutral organization, and ensuring that neutrality means limiting the funds we accept from outside sources. The Scions do receive various means of support from the 3 major nations, and the Liverlore twins are quite generous with their families' coffers. Yet this modest income cannot keep pace with our day-to-day expenses. There is also the sundry donated material, of course. Those are delivered to the Adventurers Guild, swiftly allocated to the expansion of Revenant's Toll. While I tearfully leave the toppling of primals to you, 'tis my duty to balance the books and fight the demons of debt. On my honor as receptionist, I will raise the necessary coin with my own 2 hands. I even paid for this sturdy mining attire out of my own purse, which makes it doubly aggravating that my custom-made sledgehammer has yet to arrive. I scrimped and saved especially for that tool. Vesper. If you would help me see the Scions survive this fiscal disaster, then I would ask you to travel to the Blacksmith's Guild in Limsa and demand they hand over my commission at once. Oh, and regarding your travel expenses, I'll have to check our available funds. Once you have my sledgehammer, pray leave it with Philomene. I shall be out digging up riches the best I can with the equipment I have. Crystal clusters, here I come. Tatara. She gonna pay for everything with mining? Alright, to the Blacksmith Guild. Go to Limsa. We'll pick this up. Find her sledgehammer. We might have to help her. Oh god, gold spammers. Can you load so I can ignore this guy? Some other spammer doing something. Add to blacklist. Okay. Is there a blacksmith guild? No. I need to go down here, so probably Aft Castle. Yep. I don't know what is happening behind me, but I did not turn around and look. I don't know if you could all hear that yelling, hooting and hollering in the game. We will just ignore whatever is going on there. And there's a good chance that it might have been my guild as well. They do a lot of, like, odd things like that. But that's why I love them. Alright, let's get to the Blacksmith Guild. Get Tataru's sledgehammer. Looks like it's inside here. Hello, friend. What can I do for you, lass? If you're looking to sign up, Randwolf over there will run you through the initiation. You hear about a commission. Something weren't delivered. Now that is passing strange, unless 'twere an ale-induced dream. I'm fairly certain Mistress Tataru's tool was shipped off days ago. I'm not like to forget the forging of a sledge what needed flowers engraved on the head. Could be the porter met with misfortune on the road. If the blokes we employ are in town, then you'd find 'em south of the Octant, on one of them empty landings. Seeing as we've heard not one way or the other, though, I'd be of a mind to cast some doubt on the whole operation. Ugh, what an upsetting business. I might need a pint or two to put it all behind me. Do what? South of the Octant. What? Here. Lower decks. Down here. Okay, so if I go to Fisherman's Guild, will that get me there? I don't know. We'll try it. Where's the Aether? Right here. Oh, up here. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Alright, we'll just do this casting doubt and then we'll go ahead and end the episode. Look at that gobby over there. Hi. I'm stuck. Okay. Fisherman's Guild. Excuse me. And we need to go. Can I get this way? I don't know if I can. Maybe. Hello, Ninja Guild. Right. Yeah, I should be able to get up that way. Prickly Porter. He's fanning himself. Alright. Excuse me, sir. I doubt you. /doubt. Eh? A delivery from the Smitties to Mordona? How the bloody hell should I know? I just hauled the crates. Hang on a moment. You said Mordona? Aye? Me mate was meant to see a shipment up to Revenant's Toll a while back, but took ill just before he was due to leave. Not to worry, I said. I'll take it there, me very own... Ah, bugger it. Well, we got bleeding busy, didn't we? And I figured someone come looking for if their precious package didn't arrive any road. And here you are. The crate you want is back there someplace. Marked and all. You can grab it your own self. Rude. What in the world? Box for Tatara. We got it. Alright. I think we are gonna go ahead and end there. So guys, thank you so... Whoops. Thank you so much for your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.